Good afternoon, YouTube. We are at Hills and Dales Park in Kettering, Ohio. And we're here for a nature hike. We're going to go this way. I got lucky again today. On my way here, and saw another Cybertruck. The first one I saw was like, it said like limited or something on the side of it, and this one didn't, so I know it's not the same one. So there are several Cybertrucks here in Dayton, Ohio. It's a beautiful morning, probably about 80 degrees. It's like some sort of creek. I don't really know where I'm going. I'm just going. I'm actually looking for something in particular. And of course I could use Google Maps to get there, but to me that's too easy. I like to be old school and try to figure these things out on my own, because it ain't always where we're going, it's the journey to get there. I was going to film this in 4K, but to me it's just not worth it, because I have to combine the clips together. That takes several hours when the video's in 4K. And then after I combine the clips together, it'll take another several hours just to upload it to YouTube. And it's just not worth it to me. The last 6 or 7 videos I've posted have a combined zero likes. It's like somebody tried to build a teepee. My videos get some views, but they don't get many likes. Or comments. Which way do we go? That takes us back into the park. This takes us who knows where. We'll go this way. disenchanted forest takes us to something pretty interesting. And here it is, a golf course, yay! Psych, I'm just kidding. But that is what that is, a golf course. That's not what we're here to see. I probably should have took a rest and caught my breath before I started walking up here. So I literally pedaled about 3 miles up a hill to get here. I reckon I could have drove, but Thomas E. Becker. You know, this must have been actually a vehicle road at some point. It's asphalt. Or an access road of some sort. There's a water tower over there. Hello. That lady was a snob. Hello. There's some stuck up people around here. This is Kettering, Ohio. Pretty much a suburb of Dayton. If you look like you're from Dayton, you're pretty put off by it. And the truth is, people in the suburbs are a lot of times worse than the people in the city. The thing is, these people around here, they're tax evaders and fraud specialists. They do shit under the radar. Or they're preachers. And they frown upon people in the city. This is a lot steeper than what it looks. This is the John Patterson Memorial. I'm not saying everybody that lives in the suburbs is grimy, but people in the suburbs are just as grimy as anybody in the city. The difference is people in the city are a little more transparent about it. People that live in the suburbs, they break all kinds of laws. They just do it under the radar. And then they look down on people from the city. I could have stayed on the trail, but I wanted to show you guys the memorial. According to Google Maps, we have 4 minutes of a walk to get where we're going. Go ahead and hit the trail. Good afternoon. Hello. don't know if this is a pond. I guess it's a pond. No fishing. Alrighty. It's another bench dedicated to somebody. Probably can't see it, but there's a turtle hanging out on the log over there. I think Google Maps lied. It said 4-minute walk. It's been like 5 minutes ago. Big mushroom.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. A couple cool ones around there. I think
Good for
the tree. If you go about a quarter mile down, where there's a trail and a little bridge that goes off to the left. There's a tree where a branch is broken off, good size. And a couple days ago, the mushroom colony where that spot had broken off is pretty huge. Yeah.
I don't want to get you on camera.
Yeah.
That is pretty wild, though.
Yeah, it's good size.
Is that a morel mushroom? Moral mushroom?
No, those are out of season at this point.
Oh yeah, they're more at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find Frankenstein's castle.
I think that's further up.
I know, but if I stay on this path though, it kind of takes me. You see where the path is that we're on here?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of seems like it.
So there should be a pawpaw enclosure at the very end of this, right? Like there's a little lodge kind of area where you can have like parties and stuff. There's a trail that goes back there. There's a work of art, supposedly. I haven't seen that one, but there's that castle should be there.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
We'll find it.
Yeah.
I guess the Google Maps don't pick up the hiking trails in this park, because when I Googled it, it told me to take Patterson, which is a street, not a path. But this is nice. Big deck area. Little creek. I don't think I'm getting any signal through here, honestly, because Google Maps still says 4 minutes of a walk. I think I see what I'm looking for. We're going to take an excursion through the woods to get to it. I doubt there's any snakes. No, that's not it. I doubt there's any snakes in these woods, besides maybe like gardener snakes. The only snakes I've ever seen in Ohio are gardener snakes, which I haven't seen in decades, and water moccasins, which I've also not seen in decades. I don't know where this path takes you, but stand here for a minute. This looks like a dried up creek. Yeah, I should have just stayed on Patterson and took the street, but I figured it'd be more interesting for you guys to see the trail. Here we are at Frankenstein's castle. It's also known by Witch's Tower. Used to, when I were growing up, we would just put a board right here and climb up the board and squeeze through these little slat windows there's a staircase inside. You probably can't see. There's a staircase inside that spirals to the top. Back in 1967, a young lady and her boyfriend were at the top of the tower when they were struck by lightning, and the young lady lost her life and her boyfriend was severely burned. They say it's haunted. However, me and my friends we spent a lot of time here. This, when we were growing up, this was like a drinking spot. We'd come here and drink and party. Never had any ghostly experiences. But it was built in 1940. It was completed in 1941 by the Youth Administration. They used reclaimed material from buildings and structures that were demolished in Dayton. But it's not a castle at all. It's actually just a lookout tower. Me and my friends have actually came here on Halloween and played with a Ouija board. Right in the middle of this thing. But there's several stories you'll hear of hauntings and such. Here, I'll read this little story here. It says Patterson's Castle, or the Witch's Tower, but more commonly as Frankenstein's Castle, the turret-shaped lookout tower on the grounds of hills and dales, has surely been a source of intrigue over the years. All types of sensational stories and mysteries tales have circulated the Miami Valley concerning this now permanently sealed tower. Did Frankenstein really live there? Obviously not. But do ghostly figures haunt the tower? Who is the lady in the black robe? And are there really ghostly silhouettes charred into those 3-foot thick stone walls? It turns out the truth is much more somber than sensational. Built in 1940 and completed in 1941, the 56-foot high turret-shaped tower was built by the National Youth Administration as a project with some stone salvaged from buildings condemned by the city. It was closed shortly after an incident in 1967 that left Bellbrook teenager Peggy Ann Harmison dead and her companion severely burned. Anyway, the story just continues about the person who wrote the news story actually lived next door to Peggy, and you can go online and hear, probably read some literature about, you know, these hauntings or whatever. But like I said, me and my friends, we would come here late at night, spend all night. We camp out all night, getting drunk, drinking and partying. Nothing ever happened. We even sat in the middle of this thing with a Ouija board. Anyway, that's it. Get up here and see if I can get it. That's it. That's Frankenstein's Castle. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications for future videos. I hope everybody has a blessed day.